Hello, I'm Andrew Brown and I'm the Director of Auctions at Strettons. I've been an auctioneer for over 20 years and I'd like to share with you my 5 top tips that you need to know if you're planning to purchase a property at auction. A property auction is when a commercial or residential property is offered for sale in a public forum. In the post-COVID world, these usually take the form of a live-streamed auction or an internet-only eBay style sale. There are some live ballroom auctions still going on, but they are far rarer. Interested parties openly bid either by telephone, by proxy, or over the internet until the property sells to the highest bidder. Once the hammer comes down, that's an exchange of contracts, and both buyer and seller are committed to the transaction. Auctions are a quick, transparent, and exciting method of sale that are used as a selling method for various reasons, with the main ones being the speed, surety, and arm's length nature of the process, all of which mitigates any doubt that the best price has been achieved, something that can sometimes happen with a sale by private treaty. In most circumstances, completion takes place within 20 working days from the fall of the hammer. In short, buying at auction can be a dynamic experience and is an excellent opportunity to buy unique properties. But, as any Boy Scout knows, the key to success is always being prepared. Tip number 1. Do your research and due diligence before attending any auction. It's really important that you thoroughly look through all the paperwork in the auction legal pack. This way, you're better placed to understand the property's details and finer points, and you're in a position to know if you want to bid on the property and how much. Amazingly, last year, according to the Essential Information Group, over 38% of auction bidders hadn't read a single document on the legal pack on the property that they were bidding on. If you do this, you put yourself at great risk. You should also have your solicitor look over the pack. After all, there may be things in there that they would flag up that might be missed by the untrained eye. Familiarise yourself with the auctioneer's terms and conditions and understand the contractual commitments once the hammer goes down. And always ask a team member if you're unsure about terms or have any other questions in relation to the property or the auction that you're interested in. My auction team and I are always very happy to chat about auctions and how they work. Tip number 2, where possible, try to attend viewings to get a better understanding of the property and examine its condition. On some properties, a viewing isn't always possible. In these instances, ask your auctioneer if there's a video walkthrough available, or at worst, have a look at the internal photos. Be sure to take notes and seek expert advice if needed. We always recommend you to view a property before bidding. After all, you wouldn't spend £100 on a pair of shoes without trying them on first. So why would you pay hundreds of thousands or even millions of pounds on a property you hadn't seen before? Tip number 3, set your budget and a bidding strategy. Be sure to always set a maximum budget for each property that you're bidding on. This should be based on the research that you've done. And you should always factor in additional costs such as buyer's premiums, deposits, and auction fees. These will be detailed in the auction catalogue and the legal pack. If you're not sure, don't be afraid to ask. It's very important to always remember to stick to your budget, as it's easy to get swept up in the momentum of an auction. My job as an auctioneer is to get the maximum selling price for my client, so being disciplined is key. Also, you should have a strategy in place for bidding and be prepared to adjust it according to how the auction goes. Sometimes someone might beat you to the punch when making a bid. Make sure you stay calm. You will get your opportunity. Tip number 4, registering to bid. All our auctions are live streamed online. Therefore, you will need to register to bid to connect to the auction room on the day of the sale. You'll also need to upload ID and identify the lots that you wish to bid on. You can opt to bid through our online portal, via telephone or proxy, but be sure to read the terms and conditions, even if you've bought at an auction before, as terms can vary from auctioneer to auctioneer. Tip number 5, day of the auction and exchange. Log in and watch the live stream in preparation to bid on the lots that you've chosen. A bidding portal will open where you can place your bid, but remember, when you're bidding, you'll be asked to place your bid And then once you've done that, there'll be a second button to press to confirm your bid. Whilst all this takes place within a few seconds, don't delay or wait till the last moment, because you could be the one to miss out. Now, you've successfully purchased a property through auction. Typically, you'll need to provide a 10% deposit in addition to the buyer's administration fee, as well as signing the auction memorandum. Now, this can sometimes vary, so please make sure that you've checked the legal pack to confirm this. Again, as with deposits, completion timeframes can vary as well. You will normally have 20 working days to complete the purchase, but make sure there's no variance in the legal packs. Lastly, and this is the most important bit, bask in the glory of your newly won property. To learn more or ask any questions that you might have about buying a property at auction, please contact one of my team today